How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Bug Plays 2 coming at y'all with a brand new YouTube video here today. I got a pretty crazy story for y'all today, so make sure you like the video and subscribe if y'all are fucking with the story times. I've received nothing but positive feedback from all the homies, so it's just pushing me to keep making these. Like I said, I got a pretty crazy one. I'm gonna tell y'all about the time that my best friend almost had his fucking cheek bitten off his face. It was a crazy fucking time. I want to say it was maybe 2016, 2017. We were still all fairly young, and what happened, it was fucked up, but it was honestly nothing out of the ordinary. We lived in a pretty fucked up apartment complex. It wasn't always like that until the dude that started the fight between him and my friend showed up. Once he showed up, our apartment complex went to straight shit. It sucked to see it happen, but so this dude John, that's what we'll call him for the sake of the story. This dude John fucking shows up out of nowhere in the apartment complex. Apparently he's been living there for God knows how many years, and he just shows up, and right off the bat, this dude is just fucking. He's just rude. He's a dick. He had this huge fucking SUV that he would just speed. Like, I shit y'all not. This motherfucker would straight up drive through the entire apartment complex where all of our little kids were playing and shit. He would drive his SUV like 30, 40 miles around the fucking apartment complex just to look cool. So just to give y'all an idea of the brain capacity of this dumbass. So we're all outside just chilling, playing basketball, and this dude John comes out, and we kind of like start just talking, getting to know him, and immediately I really just did not fuck with him. I legitimately just did not fuck with his vibe. He always gave me a bad vibe. But the rest of my friends didn't want to see it, so they started fucking with him a little bit. I always kept my distance, and it was for good reason. This dude would fucking ask my friends to go to the neighbor apartment complex because there was about to be a shootout and he would need help, or he was scared that somebody was gonna jump him, and he would ask for other people to like stay there with him just in case he got jumped, but he was never nice about it. He always made it seem like it was my friend's duty to be there for him. Just a straight piece of shit. And finally, my best friend eventually gets tired of it, and he like tells me all about it, and he tells me a bunch of fuck shit that this dude John has been doing, and I like, without saying I told you, I was kind of like, well, I told you. And so my best friend eventually tries to confront him, and he tells him, he's like, bro, he's like, I don't fuck with you like that anymore. He's like, you're a bitch, basically. And you know, in my head, I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, finally, this dude is not gonna be around like anymore. You know, I never wanted to say anything because, you know, it's my best friend. So if like he wants to fuck with somebody, you know, like I'm not gonna be the asshole in the group and like just be like, like John is coming, like why the fuck would I go, you know? So I was really happy that my friend eventually did like not want to fuck with him anymore, but John was not fucking with it. He was not a fucking fan of my friends telling him that they weren't gonna fuck with him anymore. So he posts up to my friend, and my friend, hats off to him for sure, because he kept his cool. And my friend is a pretty on fire kind of dude. So I was pretty happy that my friend was keeping his cool. But John was just getting in his face. Like, he would not like leave him alone. He was getting in his face. He was calling him a little bitch. He said that he was never as hard as he was swearing that he was, and all this and all that. All this bullshit that nobody fucking even like understood, because it made no sense. He was just speaking bullshit. He was speaking out of his ass. Like, he was speaking like he legitimately knew my friends, and he like everything he was saying about them was wrong. So I was like, some fucking friend he was, you know? And so yeah, he just keeps calling my friend a pussy and this and that and this and that, and he walks away to go walk back to his crib, and eventually one of our older friends comes out, and we tell him what's up, and we tell him what happened, and he's with these other 3 dudes that we had never met before, who actually one of them ended up being and turning into a pretty good friend of all of ours. At least for the time that we lived there. I haven't talked to him in a long ass time. But one of our older friends pops up out of nowhere with these 3 randoms that I've never seen before, and starts talking to me and my friend about what just happened. And he's like, damn, bro, like talking to my friend. He's like, damn, I can't believe you didn't fucking like swing on his ass or like do anything, like knowing you. And my friend was like, well, you know, I fucking wanted to, bro. He was like, but this, that. And after talking, my friend starts getting really fucking mad, and he starts getting kind of like, he kind of started regretting like not fucking him up. And it got to the point where even I was like, you know what, like you probably actually should have fucked him up. So what do? Being the fucking fearless fucking kids that we was, we walked over to his crib. And we was ready. My friend was ready. He was ready to fuck this dude up. Prior to all of this happening, while they were quote unquote friends, they were like really into fighting. But my friend was really good at fucking fighting, and the other dude was just like mid, but he was just really strong. So that's kind of why nobody really ever wanted to like say shit to him. Just because of how strong he was like on a completely different level than strength than us. If y'all remember kind of how strength worked when y'all were younger, y'all know that people were either really fucking strong or they were really fucking weak. And at the time we thought we were pretty weak, but little did we know. But stories for another time. Anyways, so we get to the apartment, and my friend just bangs on this dude's door, and in my head I'm like, oh shit is gonna go fucking down. And then I notice, right before he opens the door, I notice that my older friend, the one that came out to talk to us, is standing next to the door, to the right side of the door, right, with one of the other random people that I had just met. They're both standing on the right side of the door. My best friend is standing in front of the door knocking, and then there is the other 2 people that were with my older friend are standing to the left of the door. So they're basically surrounding the door. So you kind of put 2 and 2 together, you know what's about to happen. So this dude opens the door, and he's like, what's up, bitch? And he's like, and my friend's like, you don't talk to me like that, pussy. He's like, you don't know what, or like something like that. I don't remember exactly what the fuck he said. I don't want to say the wrong thing, because I'm sure he's gonna watch this video and he's gonna be like, I didn't fucking say that, or just some shit like that. But he was basically, he was like, you don't get to fucking talk to me like that. That's basically what he said. And John didn't fuck with it. So he came out, not knowing that the other 2 people, somehow not knowing that the other 2 people were right there, and just started fucking trying to swing on my friend. And I shit y'all not, like a swarm of fucking dogs, they just started going at him. 4 people versus 1 dude, like, and I didn't know this, but like my older friend also didn't fuck with John, and the other people who were with my older friend, they were just about their shit, and they really just were not fucking with what was going on. So they decided to jump in, and before we knew it, he was getting pretty much jumped, which was really fucking funny because he definitely deserved it. And then they kind of decided to like stand back for a second, which I always thought was weird because I never knew like why they decided to like stand back. Maybe they just wanted to give my friend like his round with him, because that's something that we've always said, like go catch a round with him, or like go do this, go do that with him, like go fight him, go fight it off, or just some shit. But it was a mistake for them to do that, because some way somehow John gets on top of my friend, and instead of, doing the normal thing and start punching, what does this dude do? This awesome fucking fighter that we've all been scared of this whole time, what does he decide to do? While on top of my friend, he leans down and fucking bites him. And I just hear my friend, I've never heard my fucking friend yell in pain before, and that shit fucking broke my ass in half. I just heard my best friend on the floor in agony just fucking go, my fucking cheek! He's biting my fucking cheek! He's biting my fucking cheek! I shit y'all not, I was holding on to everybody's phones, including mine and my headphones. I shit y'all not, I dropped them on the fucking grass, and I ran straight at fucking John. I've never fought anybody at this point before. This was just instinct. If I, like ultra instinct type shit. Like I dropped like all the 5 phones that I had in my hand onto the grass, of course, because I'm not that stupid. I just dropped them and I ran up to John. Somehow I fucking got him. I got him off my friend. Got him in a chokehold. I don't know. Y'all just heard me. I'm fucking demonstrating this, even though I have no face cam. I got him in a small chokehold, and I just started fucking bashing his nose. And then later on, I found out that his nose was actually dislocated, which gave me so much happiness because, you know, don't get happy when tragedy strikes others, but he fucking had it coming. You don't fucking bite somebody's cheek or try to bite somebody's cheek off, you know, especially not my friend, you know. So end of the day, he ended up getting way more fucked up because after I got him off my friend, the other 4 people who were there originally jumping him started jumping him again, and then he tried running into his crib, and 2 of the people followed him into his house and started fucking and continued bashing his shit inside his house. And I mean, it kind of ends right there. I mean, eventually those 2 people fucking left or walked out of the house and just he shut the door and locked it. And unfortunately, the ambulance did have to come because he bit the fuck out of my friend's cheek. That shit was fucked up, and still to this day, it's fucked that dude John till it's backwards. Cause, oh my god, that shit was fucked up. The ambulance had to come, and he had to get. I'm pretty sure he had to get stitches on his cheek, but don't quote me on that. If you're watching this, say something in the comments, bro, cause the story's kind of choppy in my head. So let me know if I got anything wrong. But yeah, that was definitely a fucking crazy fucking time. And I've never seen anybody bite anybody during a fight. So that's it definitely counts as one of my more fucked up fights that I've been involved in. But yeah, shit. Hope y'all fucked with the story. I sure as fuck am enjoying reminiscing about my old days, my good old days with all my friends in our apartment complex. This shit is fucking lit. So yeah, make sure if y'all fuck with it, drop a like, subscribe for more, and yeah, it's been Bug's Place 2, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.